This one's probably going to end up being more straightforward than... Well, then at least the botanist run. I didn't want to infringe on the free braid, so the self-sort it is. A guild from this point forward. Emmerich, at least a representation of him within the main guild. Fencer, not only the one on the box art, but also the one that is in the tutorial boxes. Conrad, you already know where he comes from. A nameless individual who only considers themselves an extension of their own blade. And Amy, because of the fact that I thought that the voice actor for one of the things was literally just Amy Rose, basically.
Here I go, everyone!
So before I basically skip to the boss, the game conveniently crashed the moment that Conrad was supposed to appear for the first time, making me think like a universe end was possible. The same Conrad cannot occupy two separate spaces at the same time. So, my first attempt at the amalgam with this is at level 9. And here's basically where the whole strategy for up until the master titles. Predict when necessary, and chain otherwise. And then just attack as many times as possible. That's it. Oh, fuck, why did I do the Alt F9? And on another note, why the fuck did it not work? Oh, there it is. It popped up now. I did not mean to... Oh... What the fuck is going on? But considering the fact that I am kind of racing through all of this stuff, it was a complete shock to me when I first had done this, despite all the stupid shit that I ended up doing in here. Level 13. The lowest so far, and probably will stay that way. So after some spare recordings of me finding out that Marina actually does swear more than once throughout the game...
Why did I record this? Why is this important?
I end up turning in 5 missions at one request, and it's off to the Hippogriff. I think I was at level 22 in this first recording. I lost. So, forget it. And while Conrad's busy helping Conrad over there, I end up deciding that the bucking giraffes were actually a really good thing to grind on, because when they build up their strength, all you gotta do is just have the whole team predict, and then 5 counterattacks. It's genius! And then I tried at level 24. That also didn't work. So it's back to the fucking giraffes I go, and then I get to level 26. And then I try again, and then again, and then this time, I actually do it. Level 26. Somewhat inconsistent, and I'm pretty sure it's easy to see why.
Hello.
So, Emmerich is going to be a phantom duelist, which is quite entertaining in how appropriate that is. Amy is also going to be a phantom duelist, and the other 3 are going to be chain duelists. Something funny about Emmerich is going to occur very soon, and it's just going to be a running joke thereafter. Also, at the time of this recording, this specific one, it is the December. The Buff Pup figure that I had sent an invoice into Novel Horizons at about like April has finally come in. I certainly hope that the heat dome sort of thing doesn't happen again, but, well, considering where it is, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, like, worse than this year next year. Also, I would have gotten the Project Melody one as well if I had the money. I barely had the money for this.
What's the matter? Hello. Please, try some. Oh? You'll accept this? We are in your debt. What would you like?
That was quite the productive run-in with Ramus. Also, holy shit, I took down a roaming wraith because the fucking thing was in my way. Level 30! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, and it only gets better. So, for reference, I usually have to be at least level 40 around here. This is unprecedented. Level 35, the lowest so far by a country mile. And I have no clue if this is gonna be the lowest. And then the Sellsword Guild hits a brick wall. I've deleted a bit of footage here, and I can very clearly tell. So I was struggling with the Crystal Dragon and decided to give the Chain Duelists access to the strongest sword in the game. And no matter how high... Hell, actually, the higher level I got within the 40s, I realized something. And I was just so dumbstruck, baffled, that I opened up WordPad and started typing in recording. At level 43, I did better than how I did at level 44. 44 went better than this. I'm at level 45. What the fuck is happening? I think I have the most rudimentary of answers to that question. At a certain point during the Pugilist run, I was trying to get through the secret area within Tutelary Forest to get the training orb there. However, I was severely underleveled, possibly, but then again the camo dog cuts your health in half, and of course I didn't want that. So I tried to avoid as many encounters as I possibly could, doing the little save state thing that an emulator can do, and realized that, strangely enough, I'm not joking when I say this, the encounter that I happened to get was the exact same every single time, and it only changed when I went to a different floor or exited. So that's what I'm doing right now in the recording there, going to the Fetid Necropolis. Arby's, we have disease, going back down, trying to change the random number generator's outcome. It also is seemingly affected by level, and possibly actions done within the battle itself, because I've checked with save states there. I think, like, against the zombie dragon in said Pugilist run? Not sure. So, of course, I got really pissed off at the fact that after the Crystal Dragon thing that was, you know, maybe a minute or so ago in the video, like, I was already level 50 by that point, or 51. After a certain point, I give up. I purchase an answerer, and then just kill the hippogriff that way. They might technically be cheating, but at the same time, like, just... if it's hanging on by threads, given how pissed off I ended up getting at just supposedly doing worse with every single level, with a 10 level threshold, I didn't want to wait until level 60 to try again. Oh, and of course, spoiler alert, I got 3! But not immediately, though. This particular attempt was at level 51 with a single answerer. I fucking failed. Oh, and then I try again, doing different actions. That also failed. Then I tried again, maybe at a higher level, I cannot remember. Also failed. Then I tried again with some other condition, also failed. So I went and just went up to level 60. The fencers were going ham on this game up until this point. And yeah, it's gonna let up. Funniest thing about this is that the current recording that is just about to fail, 2 answerers. And then this one, 3. Yep. At the very least, I don't need any more strongest weapon in the game, because Emmerich and Amy are basically locked to a certain sword that boosts their agility. So, of course, trying at level 60, level 61, level 62, about 5 of the 6 attempts that ended up failing here were partly due to, or directly because of, the miasma. And I hadn't even gotten to the attack where the Eternal Tyrant ends up inhaling said miasma. Here at level 62 I get pretty damn close to defeating it, and I thought I could bomb rush it, but nah. So, after a little bit, not this one though.
I'm taking this. Nope, you fool.
This.
I thought your clock was on.
I just do as little as I can until this attack. I'm checking to make sure that this idea isn't stupid, since I know it's weak to sleep. But it's best to waste a turn trying to think, see if that actually goes off, and then Black Mist.
Here I go, everyone. Here I go, everyone.
Oh, God. Continue.
Watch me!
I'll finish you. I'll go first.
Oh, gosh.
I'll go first.
I'll continue.
The attack was skipped. That's all I needed.
Don't underestimate us! Certain type of hat.
With 7 levels to go, maybe the Dryad will be possible, unlike with the botanists. You know, the only reason as to why I ended up getting a level up was because of Ramus. The fight was only 3 minutes and I barely thought.
No, I bet a lot of. I'm a fucking idiot.
Maybe I could have done that at level 63 as well. But not the zombie dragon, however. Yeah, that poison was a bitch. So I got some poison immunity on the 3 chain duelists, and then I won. Level 66. I didn't think of fighting the Primordiphant because why? Fuck, I just realized that the icon I made was unfinished.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
What did matter to me was the fact that I've been completely ignoring the Harvester this whole time, every single run up to this point. And yeah, it was piss easy.
Who is this man?
Well, shit. It's like I didn't have much of an excuse after all. I did that Harvester fight after I attempted this, and a little thing that happens in here is I look at the amount of damage that I end up doing to a bind snake in a single turn, then look at how much I did to the Lamia, and then I realize I was way underleveled. So that previous one was like, what, level 70? This one is, I think, level 75 or 77, maybe 80. Failed. Then this one, I actually do quite a bit here. This, I was level 85 and I failed.
So this hat is
This
really common, so it's kind of hard to
run
find a stereotype for it. I'm guessing players who wear this hat didn't want to seem like an annoying
will
scout
probably
man, so they
live
chose
on
to
in my head as one of the dumbest things I ended up doing by purpose or accident.
Aspiring trader looking to make some profit.
And I'm just gonna
Pretty
let
much
it
every scout
play
who wears this hat
out.
has it in the low tier unusual.
The amount of damage that I'm doing is pretty
Scout
good.
bombing run that
In
wasn't-
fact,
well, I mean,
after this turn,
hot dog or two?
it will have, like, basically a pixel of health left.
Okay, well, it says here in my script that I'm
So,
supposed to place
here I
the
am.
animated
I am
uh,
checking. I sneeze!
I don't know.
And then I lose! So I count it as a victory, because if I didn't have that accident, I would have gone through at level 90.
It was at this
That was a
point
very
that this
lucky
fucking idiot
run,
brain thought,
up until that point. But I did it,
you can't jump with the second shot before you
technically,
which means that it
considering
also
the
goes
24 level
First
jump
of all, it's
from
completely incorrect anyways. You can
the
totally jump with the second shot as long as you-
the 3rd Stratum Super Boss to the 4th Stratum Super Boss.
Why am I mixing this like movie narration
I
style?
didn't exactly have the highest of
Okay.
hopes
The moral of the
when it
story
came
is-
to the start of our,
That's right,
and, you know, I was very obviously, correct about my assumption. So I started this on the 8th of November, and I ended up finishing, hold on, when? On the 30th.
No. Sorry, buddy.
Not bad.
You're still an annoying scout, mate.
Not bad at all.